with the Q&A. I'm back with the Q&A. Gotta put my lip gloss on, even though I know I'm already popping. Because I had to redo this, so doing it again. Ooh, but I did miss a part. So, let's do that. It ain't right without the lip gloss. Okay, y'all. So, today is Q&A day. I don't think anybody posted any more questions, so I'm just gonna go with it. Still trying to get my lighting together. Like, you see how it's like going in and out? Maybe I should turn this up. Hopefully I get it right. It's some nice little green lights in the back, but it's fine. We're gonna get it done. I'm still working out how to be a wonderful influencer YouTuber, so we're gonna figure this out as we go. So today's Q&A day. Y'all got questions, I got answers. All right, so first off, I want to thank everybody for coming in, watching my videos, and just fucking with me. I appreciate that, because I can be doing especially this video with my questions and stuff without you guys. So I appreciate every last one of you guys who have positive and negative things to say. I appreciate it all, because it's all feedback, and especially these questions, because now we want to get these questions out the way. All right, so first question is, how do you get your CDL? I know there's a whole lot of videos on Facebook and stuff where people tell you how to get your CDL. I think I need to pull this closer. People tell you how to get your CDL, but I'll tell you how I got mine. So for one, I'm from Virginia, from the DMV. Thank you so much. And I, for one, got my CDL. Someone told me about getting my CDL, and I wasn't really sure what the hell I was going to do with it, because I was a dental assistant before. So I was like, I waited, and I took the test like last year, 2023, and I took it. I studied for it, and I took it, and I failed by one question, and then I gave up. I gave up. So now this year, 2024, I made up my mind that I was going to really study for this and give it a chance, because things in my life were just not going like how they should go. So I studied, and the parts that you should study is the general knowledge, the air brakes, and the combination. You need to study all of that. So what I first mainly did was I studied for the general knowledge first. The general knowledge is like the biggest part of the test, because there's 3 parts, like I said. So the general knowledge, if you don't pass the general knowledge, you can't go on to take any other test. So that's what I did. So for the entire month of January, I studied the general knowledge. I watched YouTube videos, because look, if I read a book, I'm gonna fall asleep. That's just me. So what I did was I basically looked at the book, and once I looked at the book, I got like on YouTube, and I found the chapters or whatever, and when I just listened along and I read along and I highlighted as I went along. So that's what I did. So I did the general knowledge. I took that test. I took the general knowledge. Once I passed that, then I went, no, actually the general knowledge and the air brakes I took together, because the air brakes is like super short. It's probably like 2-3 pages, but it's super short. So I took those together, passed it. Then that following Friday, when I was off work, I went ahead and I took my combination. So then I passed it. Once I passed it, I got my CDL permit. My CDL permit. Then I went to the school. The school that I went to was in Woodford, Virginia, which is like Spotsylvania, called CDS. And CDS, I went to CDS, and I went right up there, like that following Monday, because I think that following Monday was like Martin Luther King Day. So I went up there, and they were open, and I just went up there. I went up there, I told her I got my CDL. What's up? Like, how I get in school. So all I had to do is fill out my grant stuff, get my tax papers, fill everything out. Once I got approved, then she gave me a date. But I did have to get my DOT physical before as well. I actually got to tell my friend that, even though I think she knows. But yeah, so I got my CDL physical. Like after I got my permit, I went and got my DOT physical. Once I got the DOT physical, then I was straight to start school. So then I started school like 2 weeks later, and since I worked during the week, I had to only do it on the weekends. So my junk took like 3 months to pass. But a lot of people, if you do it like straight through with not having to do weekends and be off weekends, you can get your CDL in a month. Just depends on you. All right. Then that was my process. I attended, and another question I just answered was, what school did you attend? Was CDS. Did I go to school with Stevens? No, I did not go to school with Stevens. But Stevens Transport does have a school, and you can do everything through them. I'm not really sure, like, of the process for that. Maybe I should have found out, right, before I did this. Actually, yeah, let me go find out. I'm back. I went to find out. So I hit up my homegirl, Chaz. She went to Georgia Driving Academy in Georgia, somewhere in Georgia. And basically, I guess Stevens paid for her to go to that school. And since Stevens paid for her to go to that school, then she just did the same process like how I did at CDS. And then they flew her out to Stevens. They flew her out to Stevens to do the same thing that I did, that I'm going to tell you, I guess. So it's basically the same. But Stevens also does the CDL training and all that stuff at their school, like to get your permit. They do it there too. But I think it's a little bit longer than what we had to go through, like what I went through at CDS and what Chaz went through at Georgia Driving Academy. Because, you know, you have to get your CDL, and then you got to, like, do everything. You know, like, you got to get the permit, you got to get your CDL. Then, once everybody has their CDL, no matter if you came from CDS, Georgia Driving Academy, or Stevens, once you get your actual CDL in hand, then you go through the orientation process, and y'all can go refer back to the video that I did for the orientation process for Stevens. It's all the same with all of us. What made me... Oh, no. Before I do that. How long is school? So, like I kind of went over, school is, for me at CDS, since I only did the weekends, it was like 3 months or so. So, I only did it on the weekends. So, that's why it was so long for me. Because I don't got nobody to pay my bills, and I cannot be out for a month down bad. So I had to continue going to work during the week, and then on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, is when I would go to school. So for me, that's why it took so long. Then for other people at CDS, if they wanted to just go all in, you could do it for 1 whole month, and then after you do your month, you can get your CDL. So now, why did I choose Stevens? It was a few things why I chose Stevens, and let me show y'all. So so at my school, they basically had like people who would come as recruiters. So Werner was a recruiter. It was like Werner, Covenant, Stevens, some other people. But it was a few other like recruiters that would come to the school and like go over like why you should come to them and blah blah blah. And then also you get on Driver Pulse. You're supposed to get on Driver Pulse, and once you get Driver Pulse and you fill out the application and everything, that one application goes out to like everybody. So with me, when recruiters started calling me, I have a little book, and I put it in the back of the book because I want to use this book for something else. But, oh, yeah, Swift. So I had Swift that called me, Stevens, Melton Trucking. Where's the other one? Stevens, Melton Trucking. I think I'm missing one. Swift, U.S. Express, and I think another one that hit me up was Mississippi Transport. So out of all of those, I feel like, for one, my little brother's name is Steven. And that was like a little red flag. But even though they spell it different, he spells it with a PH. And also, I like the colors. Kind of reminded me of Trini. Even though I'm not Trini. I'm half Jamaican, half Antiguan. But, I don't know. It was just like cool and clean and it's sexy. You know what I'm saying? Then also, the recruiter, okay? The recruiter that originally called me was like super hype, just like me. Like, I was talking to him like, what? He was like, what? I was like, what? Like this dude. And like, I like this whole entire vibe of him. So I'm like, yo, Steven's people must be cool. You know what I'm saying? But also, all of the stuff that the second recruiter, I guess his name is Patrick, because, Keith was the one that hit me up. Like, now that I'm looking at it. So, Keith was the one that actually was like, so when you want to start? And I was like, today. So, yeah. So then I got transferred over to Diego, which I love Diego. Shout out to Diego, the recruiter. But yeah, so he basically went over everything with me. You basically, all of the dental, vision, life insurance, blah, 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 all of that stuff, you know, you get 401k. You get, how much was it? 50 cents a mile. That's what I got. Some people got more, some people got less. But out of the other 3 people that I told you that I wrote down that hit me up, like, Stevens had the best offer for me. And what they was talking about was just better for me. I fucked with it so much better. And then they paid for everything. And then also what got me too was the 6 weeks of training. I felt like that was a good amount of time for me. For me, I'm a dental assistant, well, partially still a dental assistant, but I was a dental assistant. I ain't drive no big truck before. Like, I needed to feel like I had support. I felt like 6 weeks was a good amount of time. I know that some other companies, I heard that Prime does, which I heard was a great company, but I heard that Prime does 6 months with the trainer. So I know that would have been great, but I need to make money now. Like, I can't be on trainer pay forever, because the trainer pay I just cannot be on that. I have actual bills, you know what I'm saying? Like, car note, insurance, like, storage. I don't have rent, but like, put all this together, it's like a whole house note, boo. Like, for a nice big house. So, yeah, so I know they do that. I know that Werner does like 3 to 4 weeks. Something, I could be wrong. But, and then I know that it was 2 weeks. No. And I knew someone who worked there and did the 2 weeks, and it just didn't work out well for them. They just didn't get enough training, you know, get enough information. And then when they got on the road, it just wasn't the best experience. And plus, like, yeah, it's just not the best. So I felt like, for me, Stevens Transport was definitely where I needed to be at. And it just felt right. You know what I'm saying? The name, the logo. Then I watched like every single video online about Stevens, and I was just fucking with him. Like, the whole aura, the vibe, like, I just fuck with it. So, like, I chose it off of all of those reasons. I got paid good. I can go home. I can take my home time anywhere. I don't necessarily have to go back to VA if I don't want to, or if I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You can go anywhere. So, if I wanted to go take my home time in Florida to go see my grandma, or if I wanted to go to Georgia to go see my sister and my nieces, or, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to go to Connecticut my next home time to go see my best friend Jenny. So, like, yeah, like, you can do that. They do guarantee, like, you know, $1,000 a week or whatever, as long as you do your recap. Recap is like the hours that you do from last week that roll over. So I had to learn that the hard way, but whatever, it's life, it's learning lessons. So that's why I chose Stevens. And it was just better. And it was in Dallas. Like, I'm a Cowboys fan. Don't knock me, but I'm a Cowboys fan, so it all just made sense for me. Let's see. Did I sign a contract, OTR, or dedicated? I did not, for one, sign any contract. I would not suggest anyone to sign any contract doing anything because you don't know where you're going to be at or what you want to do or even if you like the company. So, like, you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're with this company and you're like, I don't even fuck with these people. Like, and then you're stuck. So, no. But if you come to Stevens, I think you'll like it. As long as you are coachable, trainable, and not somebody who's argumentative. But, I mean, honestly, that's what anywhere. Like, wherever company you go to, you want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that you listen and you're not trying to combat with people. You know what I'm saying? You're doing too much at that point. So, yeah. How many states have I been to? So, let me show you my keychains. I've been collecting keychains. And I have a lot of keychains. So, these, I know I'm missing some. I'm in Texas right now. I'm in Amarillo, Texas. But I'll show you some of the keychains that I have. And then if I remember a place that I haven't been to, then, yeah. I've been to Indiana. That was actually like one of the first places I've been to. North Carolina, of course. Of course, Georgia. Of course, Georgia. I've been to Illinois. It don't say Illinois on it, but it's got like the Chicago stuff, all the little Chicago shit that is all about Chicago. Of course, I've been to West Virginia. I recently just got this one, like recently. Pennsylvania. Iowa. Oklahoma. This was actually the first one that I got. And it's like a little license plate, like straight up. Like, I love this shit. I like real shit like this. But it's, that's the first one I got when I was with my trainer. And then this one is Texas. Yeah. Can't see. It looks all funky. But yeah. So Texas. So I feel like I'm missing a lot. I've been through Kansas, I think. Illinois, Indiana, Iowa. Have I been to Kansas? I don't know if I've been to Kansas. Virginia. I went through Connecticut. I don't have a Connecticut one. I've definitely been to Virginia. I think the Virginia one that I have is on my keys, my actual keys for the truck. I've been to Cali. I did not get a Cali one. I've been to Cali, been to New Mexico. Oh yeah, my New Mexico one is actually on my my keys over there. Because it's so cute. It's got all the dangly things, but I'm not going to get it right now. But yeah, I went there. Yeah, so yeah. And Texas is a very big state. I've been driving through Texas for like, since yesterday. Yeah, I mean, despite I took my 10-hour break, but still. So those are all the states that I've been to, and I plan to go to all 48. That would be wonderful. Let's see. Oh yeah, I should have went over this before. How many times did it take for you to take the DMV test? It took me 3. 3 or 4. It's, 3 times the charm, but 4 times is definitely the right one, right? Definitely. But it took me like 3 or 4 times to pass it. But I swear, like, you can't just be like, oh, because that shit do read like stereo instructions sometimes. So that's why I went on YouTube and I got, like, I looked for the actual section and I just followed along. And then also, I listened to that shit for like a whole month and a half straight. Like, I did not listen to music. I did not listen to the radio. When I went home at night, instead of watching Golden Girls or watching, catching up on a show or whatever, I would just listen to that shit. I would go to sleep to it. So that shit can just embed in my brain. So that's what I did. And then after I passed it, like, I didn't have to do it no more. Sometimes you gotta make a little sacrifice for, what did Mr. Herbie used to always say? It's a small sacrifice for a big reward. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do that. Now, how much money should you bring to Dallas with you? This is a hard question. You should bring as much money as you can. Like, as much money as possible. Like, because you don't, and this goes into the other questions, how long to get your first check, how long before you get training pay, you know, those questions. You know, I feel like training pay, you get training pay the week after you get on, actually, you don't get paid while you're in orientation, but you fill everything out so that when you, like that first week, you get a paycheck. So technically you get paid for orientation, but you're not getting paid for orientation like that week. You know what I'm saying? It's like the following week. You know what I'm saying? So that's for that. My first check, and training check is kind of like the same. But like for my first check is after I got my truck. After I got my truck and I did, you know, I was on the road, I got it the following week. So I got my truck and then I did that week. So say I got my truck I got my truck and then I got on the road. Actually, I got on the road like Tuesday. So that Tuesday to Sunday, all that route or whatever, I got paid the following. So we get paid every Friday. Yeah, and you should bring a lot of money to Stevens. You should definitely bring like, I don't know, $1,000 because like they okay, yes, they feed you lunch, right, when you're in orientation. But dude, you gonna leave out that bitch hungry, okay? And then like who knows what they're gonna feed you, like if it's gonna be pizza, if it's gonna be Jimmy John's. You're gonna get tired of that. But I will say that they do got some food trucks that be coming and they be busting. So definitely go to the food trucks. But you should definitely have a budget, like make a daily budget. The hotel that you're gonna go to, the Luna or whatever else they want to call it. But to me, I call it the Stevens Hotel. We just call it the hotel. But they got food there too. Like, you know, they got like food in the lobby, but that shit is expensive as fuck. It's expensive. So you can order Chinese, but I mean like ordering out, it's a lot. But you can also take the shuttle and go to Walmart and get stuff and put in your room. For the first week of orientation, go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? And because you're going to be in that room for that week. So you want to get something to eat. So like when you come home, maybe if you want to eat something or if you want to have something to take with you to go to school. Oh yeah, and then also Stevens has like a little store in there. But it's more like a lunchroom with like they have a vending machine. Do they have a vending machine in there? I don't know. I don't remember if it's a vending machine, but I know they do have like the refrigerator doors that you can get stuff like Starbucks coffee and salads and all this stuff, but you gotta pay for it. And you pay for it in there at a little kiosk or whatever. And they got a camera watching you, so don't steal. You don't want to fucking get kicked out of Stevens before you even start. But yeah. So, also, one of the last questions that I have is, even people out on the road be asking me this, but you're not scared to be on that truck on the road by yourself? No. I'm not. I wanted this. Sometimes, yes, it gets a little lonely, but like, honestly, I have my TV, I have my speaker, I got both my phones, I've got all my stuff from home, so I really, really feel homey. Like, I don't need for nothing. Then also, I think I keep dropping this air freshener out the plug. But, like, for people and being in this truck, being a female out here, like, I just feel like I'm not advertising myself that, hey, there's a female in the truck. So nobody bothers me. I lock my doors. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can lock my doors from the back. I know that a lot of people would be doing that seatbelt thing, but I never had to do that. I never did it. I don't want to say never really, because I never did it. But if you want extra safety, like you want to feel extra safe, then yeah, go ahead, do whatever you need to feel safe. But I really just don't. I don't feel not safe. I don't be out here, you know, inviting people on my truck or like talking to every and anybody so that they feel comfortable enough to come to my truck. You know, like, I don't know. So I'm good, and I don't be like having my windows open, hoopla. Like, I don't do that. And plus, truckers are friendly. Like, hi, bye. But there's not really a lot of truckers that I see that's like, hey, except Stevens truckers. A lot of Stevens truckers, like when we be on the road, I'm just driving down the highway. A lot of y'all probably see me. I be like, hey, I be the happiest truck driver ever. And I'm always be this way. Just because it's who I am. So, yeah. Now, I know y'all want to see my truck too. My truck is messy, but you know what? I'm going to show it to y'all anyway. So, just give me a second so I can move all this right here, and I'm going to show y'all. So, hold on. 1 second. So, I didn't clean up. I didn't do nothing. This is just basically what my thing looks like. So, now this is where you come in. This is my seat. I got one of those purple pillow things to go on my seat because my ass be cramping up. So, yeah. This is my view. Oh, it's dark already. This is the view out here. I have my thingy here, my little thing, and I got my little thing that was on my phone, but it broke. I just put my ring light right there just for now. So I have a Peterbilt, which I really, really love Peterbilts. I kind of don't want anything else. This is just stuff. This is my little food thing I had got from Thanksgiving, but I finished the food. But these are like my dishes that I use and I'm going to wash when I go take a shower tonight. My celery, because I'm going to make celery juice. And my cutting board, I'm going to wash that. So I just have my little Jamaican flag, my Antiguan flag here on there. So I made a center console because I don't have a center console. Let me turn some of these lights on. So I don't have a center console. Nobody does. But I had a box that I taped up. And then, like, I got this off Amazon because I have one of those things to go in my cup holder. So I can't put 2 cups there. And then I put my main cup. This is where my main cup goes. So I put that there. And then, like, any other cups, water, juice, or whatever, I put here. I keep snacks in this as well, which I ate all the snacks out of there. But I have snacks in here too. So when I'm driving, I can just open it up. And then I have right here, I have other little snacks that I can just put. I love this shit. This is like my favorite thing. Put that in there. But I have like extra pens, highlighter, lotion, a little notepad, napkins. You can see napkins in there. And on this side, I have this. This is like my baby though. I had this clipboard from whenever. Yeah, I made that too. But this is what I keep my paperwork in. So I just keep that like on the side in that little sliver right there. And I just use the handle. I don't know if you can see it. Where is that? The handle of that thing to like hold it on there. So that's the front. Now coming to the back, right behind here is where I hang up my little fake ass raincoat, my Stevens hat, and my Stevens thing. I had to wear it today. Then this is my closet. I got one of them little lights from the Dollar Tree and I stuck it up there. I don't know if you can see. But I stuck it up there so I can see inside of here, so I can see what's up, see what's going on. Then I got these things off Temu because I'm a Temu hoe. I love Temu. But I got these little storage things off Temu. I got my night clothes, shirts, and shorts. And then like stuff that match there. I also have this for like my scarves and my bras and whatever. You know, my little baking, edge control baking thing. This is what I keep my drawers in. Just easier for me. It's a little a bag from Shein. Then I keep my socks up in here. And I got a little mirror. Hi. Little mirror right there. And then up here on top, That's where I keep like my pads and my wipes. Then I'm trying to go in order. This is where I keep my food. So this is where the fridge is supposed to go. But I ain't got no fridge yet. I'm gonna get me one of those little cooler things that have the cooler and the fridge in there. But I got all my little food in there. I got everything in there. You can't see what's in this little thing, but got like rice, Milo, my bulldog noodles, stuff like that. This is my fake ass fridge. It's a little like cooler thing. It's got a fridge on the back of that joint. I just put my food in here. You know, like my salad. Oh, I need to eat this because I had it out the other day. Whatever. But like this is where I keep all my food. It kind of holds a lot if you make it. Like I have cheese. I got scallion. I got an onion. I got sour cream. I got 2 salads. I got a soup down there. You know, my cucumbers are down there. You know, damn, I need to eat this because this don't look swole, don't it? This don't look swollen. Alright, I'll just put that over there. Make more space anyway. And then my little cherubs. I love that. Gotta have my Aloha soy sauce. Shout out to my sister. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, this is my little thing that I use in the morning. I got like my toothbrush in here. My toothbrush is on top. My toothbrush, my face wash, toothpaste, like all the little essentials or whatever I keep in there. I normally keep that over here. So of course I have a TV. I was watching Friday after next. I just finished watching Friday. But I keep all of my little stuff like down there. This is my bed. My good vibes with my LED light. Yo, I'm so excited about that. Yes, I have mad pillows. It's messy, but yeah, like I love pillows. I love comfort. My little bonnet, my face thing, my night clothes, my bonnet, you know, whatever's. Upstairs, I call it upstairs because no one lives there. It's just me. But I use it for storage. Like, I use all that shit for storage. Like, extra stuff. My laundry. I have my sewing machine up there. I have, like, my journals, which you can't really see, but I have a lot of stuff. Like, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff up there. Then, starting from here, I have all my cleaning supplies over here. Just cleaning supplies, my loofah and stuff. Then I got my microwave. That's actually Virginia time. I just put that in there for now. Air freshener, gotta have air freshener. I got air freshener everywhere. Here, and even down here. And this, I got that from Amazon, and I just used the sticky 2-way tape and put there. But yeah, so then I use this over here as like my junk drawer, I guess. But I really don't play cards unless I'm with people, but yeah, just like little knickknacks. I have like my pens. Oh, I was looking for that pen. My pen from, Dr. Ashagi, whatever. But yeah, lip gloss. Is this lip gloss? Yeah, I got mad lip gloss. Like, I love lip gloss. This is like the best lip gloss. Get it from fucking Beauty For You. It's the best. And I got my little keychains, little just knickknacks and stuff over there. Lip gloss, just like shit to throw over there. And then here at nighttime, that's where I put my bottle because I need to have my water with me. Then I have my little speaker here, my little table, my planner, and all my journal stuff. This is like a little pull-out. So I have a whole bunch of knives, teas, stuff like that up in there. Then down here, let me try to open that. I know, like, my truck is so messy right now. Yeah, look at that. Life of being a trucker. Shit just falls out from any fucking where. But, yeah, so this, my bottled waters, I got regular bottled waters, which I probably need to fix up back there because everything moves around when you're in the truck. But I got my distilled water from my CPAP. I got drinking water. Then down here, I have my rice cooker, my crock pot in the back, and this is my electric pot. Put my little cup down there. Just like, you know, some stuff. And I know maybe I should have thought about this, but whatever. Like, I want to get this video out. I'll make another video where it's all nice and clean and all that shit. But, yo, we live in life. We are living life. And I literally just stopped for the day. So, I wanted to make this video before I didn't make it again. Got my little APU down here where you plug stuff up at. My lotion and, you know, all kind of stuff. But, yeah, like, and then the bottom, this whole thing lifts up, but I'm not lifting it up right now. I could access underneath the truck on both sides. But, yeah, like, you just find ways to, like, make shit happen on the truck. So, this was me. This is my truck. Messy. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, Q&A, and looking into my truck. I appreciate y'all. If y'all have any questions, concerns, comments, whatever you like, hit me up. It's Mz.Definetly a Vibe, and I'm out. Oh, yeah. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit me up. All right. Oh, yeah. And then I'm on TikTok. What am I doing on TikTok? Mz.Def2U, Thick Trucker Vibe. And then Instagram, Mz.Def2U, Mz.Def, the number 2, letter U. All right. I'm out. Bye. I love y'all, and thank y'all so much for your questions, comments, and concerns. I can't even get that out. All right, bye.